Hello Sagittarius, how is everyone today? I hope you're having a great day. If you don't know who I am, I'm Brandy, and this is Sacred Arcana Tarot. Welcome, welcome. So today we're going to do a general reading. It's a general love reading for all you singles out there. I have already shuffled the cards, so let's get to your reading. Oh no. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh no. Okay. Oh, snap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Okay. Alright. Sagittarius. Okay. First off, I want to say I'm sorry. I can tell you right now that there's going to be quite a few of you out there that you're in a breakup, basically. You are. This almost feels like a marriage to me. So if it's not a marriage, it could be someone that you've been with for a really, really long time. This definitely feels pretty spectacular in its depth. It really, really does. So first off, I want to say I'm sorry for what I know some of you are going through with this. Breakups are hard, especially long-term relationships that end. That's hard. Now, on a positive note, your outcome is the Queen of Wands, so you're definitely going to get your mojo back. But let's look at this overall. So in this reading, these three are the scene setters. They're basically the energy that is occurring where we are for March. This is the direction that it's going, and this is your outcome. So it feels to me like you're in the process of, some of you are in the process of getting a divorce, of breaking up. If you're not in the middle of it, it feels like this is something pretty fresh. You are still mourning it, definitely. Especially since the Three of Wands is, I mean, it's just front and center. It's Three of Wands. Three of Swords, sorry. Three of Swords. It's just front and center there. Yeah. So let's look at the Queen of Cups. So the King of Cups, it's very interesting to me that it's the cups. You know, I almost wonder if, from the way this looks, this almost feels like, for those of you out there, the Queen of Cups, when she's upright, is very intuitive. She's in touch with her emotions, just like the King of Cups is. But when she's in reverse, she's very emotionally controlling, emotionally manipulative. She has a hard time connecting with her own emotions. It's like she can't bring herself to allow herself to overly feel, because then she would have to reevaluate herself. Now, this can go one of two ways. This either feels like this is how some of you feel now after this breakup that you're either currently going through or recently went through. Or it could be that some of you broke out of the relationship yourself. That you walked away from the relationship because you couldn't deal with this relationship anymore. It doesn't feel like it was the fault of the partner, of the masculine energy, because I don't want to say the male, because it, you know, we both as women, we're both masculine and feminine, and the same goes for men. And if you don't identify with any gender, I mean, you definitely have both masculine and feminine aspects to yourself. So if you relate to the King of Cups in the situation, it could be that your partner walked away your partner cheated on you. And if this is you, if you relate to the Queen of Cups in this reading, this feels like, for most of you, this has been caused by this breakup. Whoever's fault it was is kind of not a big deal. It doesn't matter whose fault it was. If you feel like you're the Queen of Cups here, it's just the fact that your heart's been broken, it's been battered, and it's really caused you to retreat in. So instead of being able to let your emotions flow like they should, your heart's battered. Of course, it's not going to be able to flow like it was in a relationship. You've got to heal. So, like I said, this feels like it could be one of two things. Either, and now that your heart's been broken, you don't want to open yourself up, which is understandable, but be wary if you're trying to manipulate others emotionally so that you don't get hurt. Or the other is that now that you have been in this broken relationship, it almost feels like you're not sure that you can trust your emotions. It definitely feels like you're very insecure with your heart, which is, I mean, you've been battered, you've been bruised. I mean, of course, So, Sagittarius, my goodness, that's a hell of a way to start a reading, man. That's just, Okay, so the Two of Wands crosses the King of Cups and the Three of Swords. In this case, it feels like a decision was made to where you asked yourself, I have two choices here. I can either stay in my comfortable home and do what I've always done, or I can get out of my comfort zone and I can go see the world and do the things I've always wanted to do. This person looks like they wanted to go surfing. So which wand am I going to choose? Am I going to take up the one that is safe and secure that I've always used? Or am I going to grab a hold of the one that is new and adventurous and out there? The fact that she's facing this makes me think that that was part of the decision of this breakup. It feels like the relationship wasn't bad. It was just one of the partners realized that, and it feels like it's the masculine side here, that it wasn't working for them anymore, that they needed to get out of their comfort zone, and this relationship had become comfortable. And they needed to go out and they needed to try something new. It's nothing against the other person. It's nothing against the feminine energy in this relationship. This feels like this is where the decision was coming from. It doesn't feel like there was a third party. It really feels like this person here, the King of Cups, looked at his emotions, looked at himself inwardly and said, I think this relationship has run its course and I need to see what else is out there. This doesn't feel like it is for me anymore. So this has really turned the Queen of Cups world upside down. I mean, as well as it would anyone. However, Sagittarius, we have the Fool, and it's overlapping the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This feels very much like an opportunity. If you're relating Sagittarius to the Queen of Cups in this story, there's an opportunity for a new beginning. And once you can start to heal and deal with your pain and your scars, your heart will mend. We've all been there. I mean, I had a really bad breakup, and it took me a long time for my heart to mend. But it did mend. And Spirit is saying, yes, this part of your life has ended, But remember to open your arms to the next opportunity, to the next part of the journey. In a way, this person opened up an opportunity for both of you. It doesn't feel like an opportunity right now. It doesn't feel like it's anything positive, but it will be. Something will come out of this that is greater than you ever thought it could be. And it has to do with taking a chance and going with the flow and just releasing your pain and your worries to spirit. Just open your arms and fall back into spirit's cool waters. I mean, I see this as a very cool, calm pool of energy and especially emotions. This feels in your situation like a very loving card. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone either and move on with your life. Because this is not, I mean, this is over. Whatever this relationship was, I mean, it's over. It really is over. So don't cling to this. Don't try to cling to something that was, acknowledge that you had a relationship with this person. Acknowledge that the lessons that you learned from it, and look at how you grew as a person, as a soul. But then open your arms up to the next adventure that's awaiting you. And there is an adventure awaiting you. Absolutely, there's an adventure. So the outcome overlaps the Two of Wands and the Fool. So Sagittarius, once you come to terms with this, yes, this person made this decision selfishly, if you want to look at it that way, because they were looking only at themselves and not in a partnership. They base this decision on their needs and not both of your needs. But once you face this opportunity and jump for the opportunity, you're going to come out a completely different person. You're going to transform from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Wands. And you can be male or female here, it doesn't matter. But there's going to be an explosion of creativity, of confidence, of joy. I mean, this feels like you are going to finally be able to, once you take that leap, you're finally going to be able to express yourself in ways that either you haven't been able to in a really long time, or you've never been able to, because as you get older in life, you really learn who you are as a person, right? You learn your likes, your dislikes, your passions, the things that you could give a shit less about, and you learn to own those. Whereas when you're younger, you can kind of hem-haw and let others' opinions kind of influence your own. As you get older, that typically happens less and less. And it feels like you're really going to own your fire, your spark. And you are going to focus on your happiness, on your journey, on your life path, the way you want your life path to go. I mean, this is very much a woman who is coming into her own realm of confidence and creativity, and I mean, you're going to be focusing on passions that maybe you didn't even know you had, or passions you had thought had just died out a long time ago, because being released from a partnership, all you have to focus on is yourself. And that's what it feels like is going to be happening in March. It feels like you're going to be going through a transition period from a partnership that is broken to realizing that even though this hurts, and it is going to take a while for your heart to mend, look forward to the next part of the journey. Take a leap of faith. Go for it. And you are going to come out of this, Sagittarius, just fiery and just sassy and just so happy with you. You're going to be so... Man, I mean, this is the type of person that is just... They walk into a room and everyone smiles because they're smiling. They're just happy. You know, they are happy because they are doing what they want. They are confident in themselves, and they are also at one with themselves. Sagittarius, holy cow, man. I'm sorry that I have to give you kind of a bad reading, but it's good news and bad news. You know, I think you already know that this is happening. If you're not in the middle of it, you can feel the energy of separation coming. So I don't think this is going to be a surprise to too many of you. And obviously this isn't going to be for everyone. This is really specific. Spirit's been really specific with these readings. It's good. But it also means that it won't resonate with everyone. This is for those of you that think of it like one door is closing, but Spirit wants you to know that another door is opening wide, and I mean wide open for you. And you're really going to start, towards the end of the month, I think you're going to start to feel this energy, this Queen of Wands energy really coming into your life, to where you're going to have these little sparks of ideas and creativity that makes you go, you know what, yeah, I'm going to focus on that. I haven't done that in a long time. And it's going to make you so happy that you're going to be like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? Sagittarius, oh my gosh. Leave me a comment below to let me know if you are going through a breakup right now, or if you feel like your relationship is heading in this direction. I feel for you guys. If it resonated with you, hit that like button, tap that subscribe button, and ding that bell notification. It lets you know when I upload new videos. Sagittarius, my thoughts are with you guys. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye.